So I first heard like one of the ducks yelling, and I saw in the back corner there was like this bird over all of them. So I ran down, I grabbed a shovel, trying to get it off, and it flew away. And then one of the ducks was bleeding, so I went and I grabbed that and put it in the greenhouse. And then there are two other ones stuck in the fence, so we had to get those out. I think they're fine.
So they were trying to go through the fence to like escape?
Like the like body was like the silky. It kind of went like the body was like that in a way. The wigs were like really big, like it was bigger than the chicken's wigs. It was like light brown with black and white.
Light brown with black and white. Like which one?
Like that one-ish.
Okay, and that's called a red-tailed hawk. Most common seen in North Carolina. It perches on telephone poles, highways, and soars over open fields in search of food. The red-tailed hawk makes a striking appearance with its large, stocky body and molted brown feathers. So we think it was a red-tailed hawk that got our poor little ducky over here.
It looked a lot.
We were excited about this duckling. Come on. It's been about 5 years since we've had ducklings, and we had 4 ducklings hatch out of the incubator, and we were all super excited about that.
Dallas side.
You know, this happens. It happens a lot, doesn't it, guys?
Yeah.
But deaths happen all the time on the homestead. And they were playing in the water, they were eating their food, they were running around, they were enjoying life, and then the hawk came. You can still see their little feathers. I guess this is where they got stuck trying to get away from the hawk. We actually have the ducks in the greenhouse over here. We're gonna keep them safe, at least from the hawks. But bless them, was shaking up pretty bad.
The right one was the one who was yelling the whole time, because that one didn't get stuck, so it was running around.
Is he bloody? And you definitely need to check the other ones. They look like they're fine.
That one wasn't even near them.
But we need to make sure that they don't have any blood spots. You know, all it takes is one little jab. Y'all okay? Was that scary?
They said the biggest way to keep them safe is to add brush, trees, and bushes.
Which is
I think
Because
hawks are.
hawks
where the
are
chickens
going
are.
to put in a lot of effort to get something if they can't just swoop down and get it.
Do not like to do is they don't like to weave in and out of these trees trying to like swoop in and catch their prey. So they see the chickens and they want to just come down, they want to get it and go on and eat it. So right now I guess the garden definitely is not the best for the ducks because it's open. And these ducks are about 4 weeks old. Not a mama duck or anything out here to help protect them, that's becomes an issue. So here we've got our bunnies here. This is our chicken roost in there, and here's our chicken run. You see how we have trees that the hawk would have to come in and out? It's just hard for them. We've actually got a line up here for raccoons and stuff, but usually they're not an issue because the chickens are actually staying at night in here with the door shut.
And they do.
What do chickens have to protect themselves in here?
Run. Well, they
So-
could go in there.
They can run in there. The hawk does not want to get in there. So this is daytime predators. We're talking about hawks for the most part. I don't think there's really anything else we've had to worry about during the day other than like a neighbor's dog or something. But they don't usually get through anymore because of our electric fence to protect themselves.
The roosters.
The roosters. So the roosters are their one goal in life. Well, there's probably 3 goals in life.
Yeah.
One is to protect the flock. Number 2 is to eat, and number 3 is to breed. And that's what they're doing all day long. The rooster does a really good job, and that's one reason we have a rooster over here. So maybe, I think, guys, what do you think maybe if we kept the ducks over here with the chickens, that maybe
Yeah.
the rooster would kind of help protect in a way?
Yeah. I think we need to wait a little bit more because I think the chickens, if they're going to be like with them, they'll probably be like pecking them and stuff, and they'll probably have to like.
Do you think they'll need to get a
running
little bit
around.
older?
And the hawks. Well, we have this. Yeah, that's.
So yeah, they can't, but they can. I mean, it's so much work for a hawk to come, let's say, swoop down in here and go around these and try to, because a hawk has to be fast to be able to catch these things. And he's going to go for the easiest target, and the easiest target was those ducklings in the greenhouse. Or not, I thought was kind of crazy was this morning I did hear them. They were all kind of flipping out, and I was asking Caleb, like, what in the world are they doing? And of course he was like, well, they always do that, but they just had a different tone about themselves that I thought, they're scared about something. And I bet you anything that hawk has been up in the trees and has been trying to find either a chicken or a duck to get a hold of. Sometimes I get frustrated with all this stuff over here because it looks really junky, but we're going to be able to utilize it today and not have to like pay a frame that looks very similar to like a mattress frame, and just making sure the top is covered.